But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
With the what?
With a great noise.
Who know what a nuclear bomb is? Y'all ever heard of one of those before? Do black people own nuclear missiles? So wait, if we don't own that stuff, that's why we a nation not desired.
Right.
All these other countries out here got nuclear firepower, chemical warfare, aerial warfare, they got fighter jets. They not saying, well, what about black people? They not giving a damn. When we say what about other nations and other people, we be asking in terms of trying to help.
Bring it out.
When they say what about black people, they be like this. What about black people?
Teach.
Ooh. Ooh. Hey, now look, she made a heavy point. Sexy Red is the same one that got lip gloss with damn STDs named on it. So why would we now let your child listen up to somebody that promote that kind of behavior? Would you want your daughter to grow up to be like Sexy Red? What example you got? I'm gonna ask you, Jason, what example should these sisters be following after? Hold on, say it again, sis. Christ? Okay, what did Christ do? Okay, 1 Peter 2, 2:21. We're going to go back to the day approach. Matter of fact, read it. I don't want to keep jumping. Come on.
The book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. In the which that...
Hey, I'm going to ask you this. Why do a thief come at the nighttime? Okay, sometimes they not there. Do they not be trying to go when they not expecting it? Say it again. Huh? They do, right? Right. It's gonna be coming when it's unexpected. Like anybody woke up and their damn Cadillac converter was gone in the morning? Anybody ever woke up and their damn car was gone, the tire gone, something in the car, but window busted, went inside your shit, took the stuff? Read.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
With the what?
With a great noise.
Who know what a nuclear bomb is? Y'all ever heard of one of those before? Do black people own nuclear missiles? So wait, if we don't own that stuff, that's why we a nation not desired.
Right.
All these other countries out here got nuclear firepower, chemical warfare, aerial warfare, they got fighter jets. They not saying, well, what about black people? They not giving a damn. When we say what about other nations and other people, we be asking in terms of trying to help.
Bring it out.
When they say what about black people, they be like this. What about black people?
Teach.
Giving out all kind of land to one another, giving out all kind of loans to one another. But us as the Israelites, what happened? We don't see the day of the Lord approaching. Great noise is nuclear destruction. Bombs is gonna hit Milwaukee and this place gonna be covered in flames. Read.
And the elements shall melt.
And the what?
The elements shall melt.
You see that big old light pole right there? You know, the only thing in Milwaukee that's gonna knock one of these down is these little kids that be driving crazy, right? But this said the elements shall what?
Shall melt.
Shall what?
Shall melt.
You see how the snow was out here on the ground and it melted? Zechariah 14:12. I gotta show you. The elements gonna melt, but what else gonna melt? What you think? What's gonna make something melt? What'll make that big old street pole melt? A nuclear bomb. But watch what's gonna happen to those that don't want to keep the commandments of God.
Book of Zechariah, chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh.
Their what?
Their flesh.
What's your flesh, Jason? Your flesh
shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes. And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
So your flesh, your eyes, your mouth, what'll make your skin, your flesh just melt off your body? Why you ain't even dropped yet? Nuclear destruction. You want parts of that? Okay, let's get 2 Ezra 9 and 7. Let's get 2 Ezra 9 and 7 to show you how you brothers and sisters cannot get hit by one of them nuclear missiles or be put in that lake of fire. This is what God commanded us as Israelites to do. Read 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 7.
Wow. Book of 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved.
Hey, I'm asking you this, sis, are you saved? Okay, what about you, sis? You saved? You hope so? Okay, that's a humble answer. What about you? You saved, Jason? Not yet, right? Because when you think about us saying we saved, what is we saved from? Are we saved from police brutality? Are we saved from racism? Are we saved from single mothers?
Break it out.
Are we saved from no good daddies, deadbeat daddies? Are we saved from that? So name something that we saved from. Just name one thing. The devil? Shit, the devil just left.
Bring it out.
The devil been all up and down the damn streets. The devil was just hitting damn 360 donuts in the middle of the street in the Mercedes damn Benz. Read this.
And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works.
By what?
By his works.
Exodus 18 and 20. What's the works? Don't drop that. What's the works we gonna be saved by? There you go. You heard that, sis? My sister, what was his answer? Keeping the commandments of God, right? All right, read this, Exodus 18:20.
Book of Exodus, chapter 18 and verse 20. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws.
So we supposed to be taught the ordinance and laws. You're not learning that at these churches out here.
Right.
You're not learning that in the hood. You're not learning that with the little dude that got your number. Now he turned you into a single mama. Or now the sister who you thought you was good with, now she got you on child support, don't want you to see your kids. These are things that we deal with, and it all started off good in the beginning, don't it, Jason? It started off sweet in the beginning, but at the end, what happened? We say stuff like, I wish I never met you, I wish I never had kids.
Bring it out.
You ain't never gonna see your kid before, and that might not be you, sis, but have you ever seen somebody else that go through that? That's why one person's pain, it should be all our pain. We gotta stand behind that. When one of us hurting, all of us hurting.
Right.
One baby mama is too many.
Right.
One baby daddy's too many.
Right.
We need fathers and husbands and leaders.
Right.
We need sisters that are modest, that cover their bodies up, and they go against what Sexy Red is.
Right.
They go against what Cardi B is. But no sisters want to stand up for that. You know what happened today? Sisters will be more willing to stand up to the black man instead of standing up against the evil that go on by their own people.
Teach.
They'll stand up to the sisters that go on and go to these abortion clinics, but everybody got something to say when a man ain't taking care of his kids.
Bring it
But
out.
nobody got nothing to say when the women killing them.
Right.
What kind of sense that make, Reed?
And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shall show them the way wherein they must walk.
They what?
They must walk.
Now, my sister, where your name at on this sign right here? Where you see your name at right there? We're going to go to Deuteronomy 28. Don't drop second Ezra, though, because I still want that. Are you a so-called African-American woman? Okay. So where is your name at on that sign? The first one, right? That means you from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You got to realize, why is that important? Because did God ever call you African-American? Because you would say you a child of God, right, sis? Do your child have a name? What's his name? Or what's her name? My bad. Huh? Somebody help me. Bree? Brianna? Okay, that's what I thought you said. Brianna, right? Now look, my sister. Okay, your daughter got a name, right? So God's children, do they have names? You think a person on earth ain't gonna name their child, but God ain't gonna give us a name? So us as children of God, Deuteronomy 29:1. I'm gonna show you what God called us. Deuteronomy 29:1, come on.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
With the who?
The children of Israel.
The children of Israel is all on that sign. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Naphtali, Issachar, Gad. These are the real names of the children of Israel.
Right.
So you see blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, those are not our true names. Deuteronomy 28:15, read this.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if we didn't listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, watch this.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To what?
To do all his commandments.
Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Come on.
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, my sister, you heard what God said was going to happen to us if we was disobedient? What'd he say? You want me to read it again? Okay, read it again.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if we didn't hearken or listen to God,
To observe, to do.
To what?
To do all his commandments.
All his what?
All his commandments.
No, celebrate New Year's.
All his commandments.
Celebrate Christmas.
All his commandments.
Eat Thanksgiving.
All his commandments.
Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
That what?
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
Now, sis, is a curse good or bad? It's bad. So look, if we ain't listen to God, he said bad things was gonna happen to us.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now these curses was gonna come upon you and they was gonna take over your life. Now I'm gonna ask you this, where you from? You from Milwaukee? Okay, what about you, Jason? Yeah. Okay, oh damn, I thought that was them. Oh, turn to the corner and seen it. All right, man. Let me get 2nd Ezra 7. 2nd Ezra 7, we about to Matthew? Okay.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 8, shall be preserved from the said peril.
So when you keep the commandments, you're going to be preserved or protected. Because remember, you said, I hope so, right? When we asked if you saved, we not saved yet. The only time we going to be saved was when the God of Israel returned and put us back in the rulership.
Right.
Then you're going to be saved. But guess what? Some people going to burn for eternity and get hit with that lake of fire.
Right.
That's what's going to happen. Jump down to 10.
Verse 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loved my law.
So now you got the time. You know, if you had a job before, you had a job before. And a lot of time we go to work, we always think about the what? Read that word.
Love my law.
Oh, read 10.
And they that have loved my law. 10. For such as in their life have received benefits.
What?
Have received benefits.
You ever had a job before? Yeah. Now, when you get the job, you get the hourly pay, and then you focus on what else? The what?
The benefits.
The what?
Benefits.
You got benefits. You ever heard of that before, right? Now is the opportunity that God has given you to repent and keep the commandments. But you have to know what to repent from, right? Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Don't drop that. 2nd Ezra 9. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Do you think God care about how you dress? She say no. What about you? You don't think so?
I mean, as far as like worldly stuff, as far as keeping the law and commandments of our dress code, yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you, sis. Would you care about how your daughter dress? So God don't care about how we dress, but we care about how our kids dress.
Bring it out.
Now I'm gonna ask you, who is a God? Who is above who? Are you above God? So how is you telling me the person above you, he don't give a damn? But I do. Wouldn't that make you more responsible as a parent than the father? Do that make sense? You ever thought of that? But look what he said, Deuteronomy 22:5.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20.
Hold on, John 14:15. You love God, right? Because I see y'all listening. Jason, you love God? You love God, right? You? Okay, this the sister, she pulled over and said, I need prayer. She hopped out like this. I need y'all to pray for me. It's one of them days. I get you, sis. A lot of people need some damn prayer and they don't even want to get and they ask for none. Right. Or when they go to the church, they ask for prayer and they end up with their drawers down with the pastor.
Bring it out.
Read.
Book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15. If ye love me.
What it say?
If ye love me.
What it say, sis? Okay.
If ye love me.
It say if because you're going to have a decision to make when we read this next verse. If you love me.
Keep my commandments.
So the only way you can love God is doing what? All right, Deuteronomy 22 and 5, then Matthew 26. We're going to get up out of here. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. I'm going to show you a commandment, and for you too.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
The woman shall not wear that which pertains to man. My sisters, look at all these brothers out here. What you see on their garments? What you see what kind of clothes they got on? Pants. That's why I said the woman shall not wear what pertains to man. The man wear the pants in the house. A lot of sisters today, when they wear pants, they act like what? Men.
What?
That's why God said, put a dress on, cover your body up.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word